Do I eat sugary foods? No. I cut sugar out of my diet completely. In this video, I'm going to tell you why you might want to consider doing the same. Coming up. Hey guys, welcome back. This is Trent from XFit. If you're new to this channel, you might want to consider subscribing so you can be notified when all the new content comes out every week. Alright, let's get started here. I want to talk a little bit about sugar. You know, they say there's pros and cons to everything. But the cons outweigh the pros when it comes to sugar. Drinking sugary drinks or eating sugary food can lead to all types of problems, and we're doing a lot of harm on our bodies if we're really putting that stuff inside of us. There are so many studies that have been done talking about the negative effects from sugar consumption. Sugary foods are kind of funny. We in a way get like addicted to them and we want more and more and more. The reason this happens is because high glucose consumption can cause resistance to leptin, which is an important hormone that regulates hunger. So the more and more we eat sugary foods, the more and more we crave it. We don't feel full. There's direct links to so many ailments that people have directly related to sugar intake. Increased amounts of sugar increase risk to diabetes, acne. When we have a lot of sugar in our body, it increases inflammation and can cause insulin resistance, both of which result in risk for cancer. Esophageal cancer, pleural cancer, and cancer of the small intestine. I don't mean to sound so negative and start coming down on you for the sugar intake. There's a lot of people that say, oh, everything in moderation is okay. Well, think of it like this. A 12-ounce can of soda has roughly 52 grams of sugar, which equates to more than 10% of your calorie intake each day, based on a 2,000 calorie a day diet. So one can of soda will already put you over the limit for a recommended daily intake of added sugar. But they keep selling it and we keep buying it. When we have a lot of sugar in our body, we are at risk for all types of different things. Cellular aging, kidney disease, skin aging, increased fatty liver, in some cases gout. You know, in my experience, I got in really, really good shape and I started to drink ginger ale that night. I didn't think that it was really going to do much harm. It was just one can of soda. So each night I would drink a can of soda, and within about 30 days, just about a month, I experienced some significant changes in my body. I mean, six-pack, see you later. I was aggravated, I was depressed, I got grumpy. I had no idea what was happening. I thought it was the weather. I didn't know what it was. It was absolutely the sugar. It was one can of ginger ale was putting me over the limit. And I didn't realize this was happening until I cut it out of my diet, where I was able to reflect back on and say, oh my God, this was really doing some damage. I didn't see it at the time, but it's clear that that's what was happening now. And that's where certain elements come into play, like depression, direct links to Alzheimer's, dementia, and bipolar disorder. Now, I don't mean to freak you out with this like negative sugar bashing. There are healthy ways to get around this. You know, you might be saying, oh, who the heck are you? Do you not eat sugar? Do you not have any soda? No, I don't have any soda. In fact, I stopped drinking coffee. I drank coffee in the morning, I drank it at lunch, but I always put a little bit of sugar or milk in it. I decided I wasn't going to drink coffee anymore because I didn't want to have sugar. I didn't feel like drinking coffee black. But once I cut it out, I was really able to see the changes that it was making in my body and in my life. The Food and Drug Administration and marketing campaigns were pretty tricky. When people decide that they want to get into shape, they want to cut sugar out of their diet. There are artificial sweeteners that are available. I'm going to tell you right now that artificial sweeteners are worse, if not the same, as sugar. If you're going to try to drink Diet Coke instead of a regular Coke and try to lose some weight, I'm telling you, it's not going to happen. You're not going to get healthy and you're not going to get fit having anything like that in your body. Artificial sweeteners cause inflammation just the same as regular sugars. But there are ways to go about it. You can sweeten your food with honey. I mean, honey is a perfect way. I mean, it's a low glycemic index. Put a little bit of honey in your coffee. Like, oh, that might sound weird, but if you really have a sweet tooth and you want to sweeten up your stuff, use honey. Honey's not really vegan friendly. It's an animal product. Bees are animals. So I choose to use stevia. I'm not talking about Truvia either. That's another artificial sweetener. I'll put a link in the description for stevia. It's a plant based sweetener. It's just a grind up, refined green leaf. It's very strong and it's an acquired taste, but it does the trick. So if you want to lose some weight, you want to start looking good and feeling good, absolutely cut the sugar out. Cut the soda out. Don't drink any soda. You might think, oh, it's so hardcore. What about cheat days? Don't drink soda. It's junk food. All right, it's garbage. You're putting garbage into your body. You know, forget about getting healthy. Forget about getting fit by utilizing soda. And especially when it comes to diet soda. And that's the truth of it. There's really no magic pill. There's no way around it. Sugar is toxic. But, you know, don't take my word for it. You got to put it to the test yourself. You have to try it out. I'm telling you, you owe it to yourself. Give yourself a week. Cut soda out of your diet. Or any other sugary, sweet, junk food snacks that you're eating. Just cut them out. And then see how you feel. Chances are, once you get those things out of your body, you're going to not want them anymore. And you might say, oh, well, you know, soda makes me feel good. It doesn't make you feel good. It makes you feel good for a second. Okay? And then you start to crash. And then you start to withdraw. It's kind of like a drug. And when you withdraw, that's when you start experiencing symptoms like depression or irritability or an unstable mood disorder or bipolar disorder. It's because we're withdrawing from a drug. So, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you use instead of sugar. Let me know what kinds of excuses you have on why you have to have sugar. But again, I don't mean to be negative and I don't mean to be coming down on you for having sugar in your diet. What I'm trying to say is, if you want to start to feel good and look good and feel good about how you look, drink your water.